Welcome to your News Now Sports. I'm Tony Quach. When your football season ends with an overtime playoff loss to one of your fiercest rivals, that bad taste lingers all throughout the 9-month-long offseason. So you know the guys in Leipsic are ready to count down the kickoff to the 2022 season.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by Metzger Financial Services.
With that loss to Macomb getting smaller in the rearview mirror every day, these Vikings are focused on the road ahead. Joe Kirkendall's club only graduated 9 seniors, but 7 of them were either All-Ohio or All-League performers. That list includes All-State honorable mentions Adrian Carrillo and Ethan Lammers, as well as the starting quarterback, leading rusher, and top 3 tacklers. However, the cupboard is far from bare. Leipsic brings back 5 starters on D and 7 on offense. Once first-team All-Conference wideout Trent Seaver returns from injury, he and teammate Quinn Schrader were 2 of the league's top 3 receivers last year. But Schrader moves to QB this fall. The Vikings opened the regular season with a rivalry game left over from their former conference, trying to avenge last fall's loss to Liberty Benton. That game is in Leipsic this time around. The rest of the pre-conference slate is on the road before a pair of home games to kick off their second season as members of the NWC. They went 6-1 in their first trip in their new league 1 year ago.
The one thing that stuck out to us was just the depth of the league, because even the teams that were, not having a lot of success were pretty solid football teams. You had to prepare for, you had to be ready to play, and that made us a lot better as the year went on.
Just the knowledge we have about the game, Some of the younger guys are in the past started out slow, but there's a lot of guys that know the game of football on this team, and I'm excited to see what we can do. Week by week, we'll get better always and challenge each other.
From last year, we've changed a lot. The weight room, we've got pretty big over the summer. Faster, stronger, and we got a bunch of depth at the skill position, and we just need to find a little bit more depth at the O-line, and we'll be pretty much set on offense.
Quinn Schrader, who's a tremendous athlete, he's been a 2-year letterman in basketball. He's a 2-year starter in baseball. He's a 2-year starter for us at safety, and he's going to be a junior. This is a young man who played 3 varsity sports as a freshman. He was honorable mention All-Ohio. He was All-League as a defensive back. A great receiver, and it's kind of a double-edged sword that you lose him as a pass catcher because he's now throwing the ball.
The past 2 years when I played receiver, I still worked quarterback with our quarterback last year, Dylan Neese, who graduated, and he taught me a bunch of stuff. I'm going to carry that on.